and depending from where you are watching us from. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are live and we are direct. We are here to bring you the gospel of redemption, and we are here to set the record straight. We are here to speak that bitter truth without fear or favor. Please, if today is the first time of coming across our channel and you like the way we are propagating this gospel, please subscribe, like, and share. Very important. Subscribe, like, and share. Very, very, very important. All right, you can see the caption in this on the screen. Waiting was Rike talk, whether it makes sense. Is Rike right on what he said about MNK trial? Is Rike right on what he said about MNK trial? You know, I discovered one thing. I discovered one thing that is going on in Nigeria. Before now, Igbos are most respected, tribe in Nigeria. Igbos are most respected tribe in Nigeria. But today, I can't even categorically say this is the class Igbos belong in Nigeria. This is the class Igbos belong in Nigeria. Any tribe that wants to flex muscle, they will look for Igbo to attack. We know a lot of people in Nigeria have attacked, dehumanized Igbos, and nothing happened to them. And nothing happened to them. This is now a routine in Nigeria. It's a routine in Nigeria. Routine in Nigeria. And it's quite unfortunate. It's deeply unfortunate that Igbos have reduced themselves to that point. They've reduced themselves to that point. Now, some people, they are like attacking Owasrike. I say, what the hell? What this man said is not something that we are seeing today. What is the crime of MNK? And we should not forget that some competent court of jurisdiction had set MNK free. Some even said they got to pay him compensation and return him back from where they kidnapped him. But did Nigerian government obey that court order? They never did. Even what's his name? The lead counsel or the special counsel, Alayo Jimako, he made a tweet today saying how DSS stopped the lead counsel, being Agabi, from visiting MNK. Now the question we should ask ourselves, going by the antecedent of this Nigerian state and going by how they've been handling MNK case, do you think that MNK will get justice? What about all the cases that MNK won? Why didn't they obey all those, verdict or judgment passed by their own courts? What stops them from obeying it? They don't want to obey it. Now they've come up again. They've come up again with another trial, fresh trial after 10 years. To me, I believe that these guys, they are trying to come up with something. They are trying to come up with something. And before now, we said there is nothing like, secret trial or somebody should wear a mask to testify or be a witness against MNK. But today we saw it happening. I believe these guys, they're up to something. They are up to something. That's what, to me, that's what I believe. They're up to something, but Chukwu Okike Abiyama is at work. But have not seen, because law is all about jurisprudence. I've not seen where somebody benefits from illegality in law. It's not possible, it's not done. Someone benefiting from illegality in law. Why do I say so? Nigerian state went to Kenya, kidnapped MNK, tortured him. That torture alone is a crime on its own in international law or UN treaty or AU treaty or charter. Torture is a crime on its own. They tortured him, renditioned him to Nigeria against his own wish, and they never followed the right procedure in renditioning him. They never followed the right procedure. And they brought him back. Not only that, they deprived him a lot of things. In other words, they abused his human rights. They abused it. After all these things, they still want to benefit from their criminality. This is very, very bad. This is very, very bad, and this is uncalled for. This is bad, and this is what Obazurike is trying to point out. What's his name? Is it Kabiru Sokoto? We know a lot of all these terrorists that were caught. They were caught. Have you seen them? Have you seen any Fulani tried in any court in Nigeria? Even there's one video that circulated on social media. How Fulani guy, all these Fulani, the Fulani masquerading as headers, invaded a man's farm. As the man was telling him, "Why do you come into my farm with your cattle, eating up my crops?" The Fulani guy now pulled out a dagger, wanted to stab the guy. The guy succeeded in collecting the dagger, and do the needful. At the end of the day, that same guy, that did the needful by defending himself on self-defense, they sentenced him home. It takes intervention of that organization that came for his aid. So the case, the people who are defending Fulani was saying, why didn't he report to police? Now the question is, had he been the Fulani guy succeeded in buying him, will they try that Fulani guy? They will not. Just look at what is going on in Nigeria. They are releasing terrorists, Boko Haram, in the name of repentant Boko Haram. But somebody that said, you are not treating my people fairly. All the things you promised after the war, 3 hours, reconstruction, rehabilitation, and reconciliation, all the things you guys said you will do, you never did one. Despite that, any slightest provocation, you start buying my people. In that damnation called Nigeria, when it comes to eastern part of Nigeria, there's no federal presence there. That is why each time they're having public holiday, you can't even notice there is public holiday, because there's no federal government presence in Southeast. All we see is military checkpoints. That's the only federal presence we are seeing there. Military checkpoints everywhere. So MNK was complaining. At first, too, we should not forget in a haste, at first, he advocated for better Nigeria. We all saw the video where he was protesting. He led the protest in London for better Nigeria. But the things kept, getting worse. At a point, he said, no, we can't continue like this, because these guys, their time to execute their jihad has come. That he need to do what? Pull his people out of Nigeria before he starts. with what is happening today, everybody can bear witness that MNK is the man that saw tomorrow in Nigeria. With what is going on today in Nigeria, the things he said many years ago, 10, 13 years ago, is what is happening today. That's what is happening today. So these are the things Owazirike said. Why must they try MNK? Why? Why must they try him? Why Igbo all the time? Why is it that when it comes to Igbo, they change their standard, they change their law? Why? Even MNK lamented in the court. So why is it that when it comes to Igbo or when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, they try to twist everything? He is here to end it. He's here to end this injustice being melted on Igbos. So what Owazirike said, in my own opinion, man, he made sense. He said even when he was arrested with some people, he mentioned the names. He said that after they released those people, they still held him. That they released him after 1 year, and you will discover once it comes to Igbo, there is this kind of hatred they have particularly for Igbos. And if Igbo say, we want to go, since you don't want us, allow us to go. They wouldn't allow us to go. Please, I want, though I'm broadcasting late, but I wish whoever that is online, please like and share, please. Whoever that is online, please like and share. You know, like and share. Whoever that is online, like and share. This late night broadcast, in Nigerian time. But where I am now is morning. It's morning. Please like and share, very important. Like and share. I don't know if I'm coming out loud and clear. I don't know if I'm coming out loud and clear. I hope you guys are hearing me. So, all right. Based on what I'm saying, what Owazirike said is nothing but the truth. Absolutely nothing but the truth. What he said, Igbos have endured a lot in Nigeria. They've endured a lot. They've endured a lot. They've endured a lot. So a lot of people have, okay, look at the case of Igbo. Igbo at a point say Fulani should leave Yoruba land. That if they catch you, then I be that. Because of Fulani onslaught. The guy Apara said, you know, want to see Fulani for Yoruba land. He said it. Today, Igbo is a free man. Igbo is a free man. But Nnamdi Kanu, because he's an Igbo person, they decided to be treating him the way they are treating him. So we can continue like this. To me, Owazirike makes sense. This video he made is one of the best video he has ever made. It's one of the best video he has ever made. You know, the truth is so glaring. There's no how you can cover the truth. The truth is so glaring. So glaring. What Igbos are going through in Nigeria. what Igbos are going through in Nigeria. The other time Asari came out, imagine Asari from Ijo. They use Ijo, they threaten Igbos. So how many are Ijo people? They use Ijo, they threaten Igbos to the point that he brought out AK-47. Say he go buy Igbos. If he say in boys they Imo State, they buy Igbos. You talk am. Nothing happened. Nobody arrested him. Nobody arrested him. What is that thing MNK did? Even Danjuma, the same thing MNK have been saying that this military, they are colluding with the bandits. They are facilitating the movement of these bandits, this Fulani militia. Danjuma said same thing. Theophilus Danjuma said the same thing. Say they are not neutral. Said they are not neutral. That they are not neutral. So this is what I just decided to come and share. You know, to let Biafrans know that what Obugazirike said to some people who are antagonizing him, they should free that man because what he said is nothing but the truth. Absolutely nothing but the truth. Absolutely nothing but the truth. What he said is nothing but the truth. I could remember back in the days when Yorubas were messing up in Lagos Island, maltreating Igbos. It was just what a day that Igbos ended that humiliation and maltreatment. They ended it. It was not fun that very day. Even if Yorubas, they took their heels, now they ran. The same thing happened in Alabama market. But today, Igbos have reduced themselves to a point that they, every election year, they would tell them who to vote and who not to vote, even threaten them on top and ask them if they fail to listen to what they said. Man, there is a heavy consequences and there is a heavy price for that. And you will think it's a joke. They will still carry their threat. They will still go on to carry their threat. Yeah, they will go on to carry their threat. This is quite pathetic. Quite pathetic. So what Obazurike said is not a body truth. I support him 101%. I support him in this very one. How many in Nigeria? How many have they tried? What I go to say they try, yeah. Rather, they will tell you they are repentant Boko Haram. They will take good care of them, give them amnesty. In one country, you will be seeing the injustice. And Igbos, some Igbos are keeping quiet. They are keeping quiet. It's MNK today. Tomorrow it might be you. Most of these Igbo billionaires now they will be feeling less concerned until you go touch them now. If they touch am now, it will begin their complaint. This is because say we are Igbo. Then he will be expecting Igbos to come and talk for him or talk on his behalf. But now, just keep silent. It has nothing to do with Biafra. Nothing concern me, concern Biafra. Don't worry. It will concern you very soon. Very, very soon it will concern you. That I can assure you. It will concern you. Anyway, Biafra, this is the message I said, let me just drop ASAP. So nobody should, so people who are not well informed. And one thing you have to understand, we know Wazirike at the time, Wazirike messed up. And he messed up because of that. destructive envy in Igbo man. But with the look of things, it seems he has realized that he has overgrown that destructive envy. You know, like some people told him that Nnamdi cannot pass through you. Ihe nna na-enwe nwa ka nwa eke. If you feel that once Nnamdi can have, have grown, have grown, past you, all you got to do is to give him your blessing instead of antagonizing him. I believe now he have seen truth and reality in what he was advised on the case of Mazen Nandekano. You have played your own part. At least you are the one that awakened the subconscious mind of this generation about Biafra. Kudos to you. You try in that aspect. You have played your own part. You have played your own part. Even with what is going on, most of us have seen the reason why you capitulated. Most of us have seen the reason why you capitulated, because if not that, some people stood their ground. People, had it been is not only DOS, not only DOS, they, man, if I affect MNK well, because these ones, they've brought them over. And I believe the same thing happened to you, Wazurike, during your own days, because the people who are close to you, working with you, people who are close to you, working with you, they brought them over. So you look left, look right, say, what else am I doing? But in the case of Mazen Nandekano, some people stood their ground, say no. Even if they brought the people who are close to him over, Biafrans no go agree. And moreover, during your own time, it's not a social media era, unlike now. Unlike now. So your position now ought to be position of elder statesman, counseling, advice, like as you come out now to point out all these things. You said it categorically clear that you don't support this trial going on. If they have not tried any other people, including Boko Haram, including what's his name, Kabiru Sokoto, even when a security agent, we are looking for him, where they find him, then was in the house of Governor Chetima, today the vice president. So if they have not brought or they've not, tried any known terrorist, why must they try MK? Why? Why must they try him? Is he the only one talking about freedom? So on this one, what you said is absolutely correct. You are right. What you talk, not truth. The truth you talk. You even said that even the politicians, they're supposed to join. Kudos to this one. So Biafrans, I greet you. Maybe tomorrow I will come on time so that the broadcast will be more longer and people will join, because now I believe people are sleeping. People on ground zero, they are sleeping. In Europe, they will be sleeping now. I greet you all. Please, if you come across this video, like and share. Peace and love.